Uncle Gold Clips.
Rest and get the energy back. But sometimes it's important to push ourselves, right? And especially like now during this whole like 2020 when everyone was at home, how do you get out of your comfort zone, and what do you do kind of to push your limits when you feel like it?
So what I do is I set goals for every quarter, basically. So like I set goals, and what I do is I try to overextend myself in terms of the possibility of hitting the goals. So I'll set like a revenue goal or like a subscriber goal or amount of videos made goal or whatever. And I'll do it like purposely a bit out of reach. It's still achievable, but it's a bit out of reach. And then I have to like pick up the pieces and try to get there. And I really try to hold myself to it. And that's how I kind of stay motivated and like, I suppose, keep my finger on the pulse is just having those clear goals there, because I could get a bit too carried away with what I'm doing and think it's great, like how much I'm making at the moment or how much my channel's growing, and just kind of sort of say, I could just relax, I could just take my foot off the pedal and, you know, I could be fine. And I would be at the moment, but YouTube is there's a short life cycle to a YouTube channel usually. Even with really like educational based channels, a lot of them, like, you know, they blow up and then over time they gradually decline, and maybe you want to move on to other things. And I think from the start I've really realized that. So like if a YouTube life cycle is like 4 or 5 years, I want to make sure that while I'm, you know, really relevant with my content and while I'm growing and expanding, I want to deliver as much value as I can and also get as much for myself out of it as I can without, you know, ever feeling like I'm selling too much or asking for too much or anything like that. So yeah, like I want to give as much as I can in like 4 or 5 years, and I don't really need too much motivation for that. Like some days I will feel like a bit unmotivated, but like in general, it's just like a kind of like just what I do. Like it's just making videos is what I do. And you know, helping other people make their videos is what I do. And like I'll find myself just kind of not even really thinking about doing it. I'm just often just in the process of just getting stuck in. But like for getting out of my comfort zone, I think really like it's like taking what I'm weak at and just trying to expose that in a way. So like I used to be kind of weak at even things like podcasts and public speaking and talking. Like I was great at talking when I could edit it, but like when it was in front of a live audience or in front of other people or something like that, I'd be a bit more nervous and I'd mess up my words. So like, a big part for getting out of my comfort zone is just always trying to do something I don't want to do. And I suppose seeing how if I sink or swim.
Hey, thanks for watching this video. If you want to see the full version, go to the Uncle Gold Podcast YouTube channel or watch the next clip.